guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm doing another thrift haul. Now it's again just a little bit of everything. I swear I say that every time, but yeah, I just always get such a weird range of items and I count myself lucky for that because it definitely keeps it interesting. Now I am wearing one of my finds, so I found this shirt. Now for those of you who don't know, I'm a geologist by day and absolutely am obsessed with like shells and kind of ammonites, and I feel like this shirt looks like a fossil. Now please don't tell me otherwise, but in my head these look like the ribs and it almost looks like a clamshell. Like, how cool is that? And funny enough, I'm actually wearing this shirt back to front, like it's meant to have the buttons down the back, and I only realised that because of where the tag is. It literally has a tagline here, but it got, oh, it's there. But the previous owner obviously cut it out, and I think it looks much better like this. So unfortunately this one is tagless, so I can't tell you the brand, but I just absolutely love all the detailing on it. I think it's so fun. So that was £1. Then going even cheaper than £1, I got something for free. Now the reason I got it for free is because they were throwing them away, and that's because they got trodden on, so they deformed. However, I've managed to revive them and I'm so chuffed with myself because look at these. So they're Lego boxes. Now this one has its label still on, so they were obviously filled with kind of a kit of some sort, and it's just the coolest packaging I've ever seen. And there's 2 of them, so I'm going to take that label off and just use them as like storage boxes, and they'll just be like proper little Lego bricks. Oh, that was opening. Now you can see on the red one where they got trodden on. So originally the lids didn't fit anymore, so you can see like the deformed plastic there. But the good thing about this sort of plastic is with a little bit of like TLC you can kind of remold it, and I was so fortunate that these went back together and now the lids actually go on. So I now have the coolest Lego boxes ever. So I'm going to use these to kind of store like fabrics and different projects I'm working on. But just how incredible are they? So they're just proper Lego brick boxes. Obsessed. Like, they are so cool. And I think without the label on they just look even cooler. So just keeping them as like plastic boxes, just like that. Ta-da! I just think they're so novelty and I just love them so much. So they just let me have them because they were just gonna literally throw them away, and I saved them from the bin. And they were like, oh yeah, if you can do something with them, have them. And I was like, and I'm so happy that they are now workable boxes. So amazing. And then from the same shop, because this is actually a furniture shop, I found a cabinet. A little cabinet, but a cabinet. Now this was hiding, so this was on top of a table, and we thought it was the table top at first, but it's actually like a little cabinet thing, and it, let me see if I can do this without hurting myself. It opens and it's got shelves inside, so I can put some of my like little fossils and minerals in it. And I got this one for £10, and I just thought, you know what, that is just a lovely piece, and it's just all kind of wood. Like, I think someone's probably made that, and it's really, really beautiful. And I just think like on the wall somewhere, even in a bathroom, I can just have like some of my smaller specimens, and it's really heavy. It's like very heavy duty. I love it. And it's a really nice size. I just thought for some of the smaller pieces that will go on, like they kind of get lost on my bigger shelves, it'll just do them justice on like a little, just a nice little shelf inside like a glass cabinet. So absolutely fell in love with that. So I've been kind of just a little bit of everything and a lot of kind of fixing in this haul because I've got a lot of like project-y stuff. So moving on to fabric, now I found this dress for a whopping £1. Now it is humongous, it is a size 18, and it is just this like complete floor length brown velvet gown with like a bit of beadwork there. Now I did not buy this to wear it as a size 18 floor length gown. As amusing as that would look, I bought it to make pumpkins out of. So we're now in September, so autumn is going to be on us in no time, and I've already started making pumpkins out of that brown dress. So the back of it actually doesn't have any fabric. So I showed you the front. And it's because I just couldn't help myself. I bought it and it was only £1, so it's £1 for that much velvet fabric, which is what I went for. And I got so excited by the brown velvet that I cut out a massive rectangle of it to start making pumpkins. Now I'll link down below the tutorial so you can make your own pumpkins if you'd like to know how I did it. These are stalkless currently. Now I'm trialling a method to make the stalk for the big one using a toilet roll cardboard in a bit. So I kind of scrunched it with water, and it's drying at the moment, so we'll go and check in a second and see if it's dry, and then this one will have like a lovely stalk with it. But just how cute are these? And they're so easy to make. You can go to a charity shop, get yourself some like thrifted like autumnal fabric, so either like oranges or browns will look great, or even neutral colours like creams and whites could look quite nice if you're very like neutral in your home, and you can just make pumpkins like that. So dress bought for £1, and I'm now going to fill my home with pumpkins before October comes, because that's what I like to do with my time. So this is what the pumpkin looks like with the stalk I made, and you'll see what I mean, like from a distance it really works. Now up close obviously you can probably figure out how I made it, but I've got to say I think that makes a perfect pumpkin stalk. So it's still drying in the sun at the moment, but it's holding shape beautifully, so I don't think I'll need to use any glue. I literally just scrunched up a wet toilet roll and it worked perfectly. So very chuffed with that. So now the next thing I got is a dress. Now I got this to actually wear as a dress because I fell in love with this fabric. Like, look at this floral fabric. It's like a meadow. I'm in love with it, but I'll put it on for you in a second. It just doesn't look right. And normally my mind just like, it will come up with another idea for something. So if it doesn't look right on me, I'll be like, right, what can I do to alter this to make it more my style, like tailor it to fit me, like change it into something else. I love the fabric so much, but I cannot for the life of me figure out what to do with this. So I have another idea, but I will put it on for you first. So this is what we're dealing with, and it's absolutely gorgeous, the fabric. The style is just so far from anything I'd wear. Like, I think it's so... I'm not against like modest clothing or anything like that. It just isn't, it's just not a flattering fit. So it has got like these cutouts going round. It just doesn't work. And there's nothing in my head that I can think I could like alter this into that would make it work. Like, even if I started from scratch and made something out of this fabric, just nothing clicks. I don't know if it's because of the sunflowers being so big, but it's beautiful fabric. Like, I absolutely love the fabric and I don't regret getting it, because there's got to be something I can make out of it. I just don't think I can make another piece of clothing out of it. I think I'm going to recoat my garden pillows in it. Because it's very beautiful fabric, and it's like a floor length dress, so I've got loads of fabric going on here. And I think as pillow covers it could be really cute. But the fact it looks like a tablecloth or pillow covers I think speaks for itself. So it almost looks like a pillow there, and you see what I mean? That's really cute. This is less cute. Like, this just doesn't work. And I even got my best friend Jodie to try it on, and she's got like gorgeous like fair skin and ginger hair, and it doesn't work on like a different skin tone or hair colour. It's just a really difficult dress to style. So yeah, that's this one. I think I will enjoy cutting this into pillows. Sticking with projects that I'm just going to have to fix and alter, I found a gorgeous knitted dress. Now, this is originally a Zara piece, and I fell in love with it, but I've got to do some salvaging because it is completely undoing, and I can't find where it's undoing. So here it is. So right at the top here, so I don't want to stretch it, these are full-blown holes in the knitwork. So I'm sure some of you will know, when you get a hole like that in knitwear, if you pull the wrong string, the whole thing's undoing, and all that like time and effort to make the dress is gone. So luckily this dress is a bit big for me, so I think I can literally like completely go past the holes, take it, like just take that out of the dress and like sew it carefully. But how unusual is this colour scheme? Like orange and red like lines as a knitted dress. I'm kind of thinking as like a bikini cover up, or if I go somewhere really hot, it's quite nice just having almost like a looser knit dress. It's kind of airy. It's just an unusual piece, and I think I can make it work. So I'll put this on for you so you can see what it looks like, but there's some work to be done to this one. So this one obviously needs a fair bit of work, and I also need to get some red or orange bikinis, because I've currently got a yellow one on, which I don't think looks bad, but I think this will look lovely with just like a matching red or orange underneath, and just keep it very simple without like ties on the hips, because my hips are already wide enough, and I feel like the ties on this bikini just kind of amplify that. But there's just something about the lines and the colours, and I'm not talented enough to knit my own entire dress, so I thought almost getting a base like this would be a good place to start, and then I can tailor, you know, the holes out of it, alter the waist a little bit, and I've tried to style it with a belt, so it is just like that at the back, and then I was almost thinking like with a nice belt around the middle, and like a pair, like styled right with like a pair of heels could be kind of fun, and like maybe statement jewelry. It's unusual, but as a bikini cover up I definitely think I'll wear it, and it's just got a slit on either side, so a slit there and a slit there, and then it is perfectly floor length on me. The length is pretty much perfect, so with a nice pair of heels it will just kind of brush above the ground. So in that respect it's perfect. Just got a fair bit of tailoring to do to make this work, and I almost think a bright red elasticated belt or orange would look like it kind of comes as part of the dress. So I think I'll look out for like a matching belt, a matching swimsuit to wear underneath, and then I think it'll be like a killer kind of holiday outfit. Because I love the knit and I love like how it's done because it shows what's underneath. So I think there's definitely potential here. I just need to work out how to style it and how to alter it, basically. The last thing I got is a dress. Now I did manage to find this one for £1 as well, and I know it always sounds like I get everything for like 50p or £1, but it's just because for me to spend more than that on an item, because I have so many clothes already and I make a lot of my stuff, it's got to be something exceptional. Now there are of course exceptions to that rule. I've found plenty of items in charity shops for like £10–20 depending what they're made out of, the brand, how they fit me. So it's just a trial and error thing. I'm very fortunate that around me I found quite a few spots that I can get absolute bargains in, but it's just a case of trying out lots of different charity shops, and you'll find like, that one's got a pound rail, or that one's got like a rag bag bin sort of thing, and that's where you find like the little gems that might need a little bit of work, but if you're willing to put the time and effort into a piece, you can turn it into something fabulous. So that's what me and my mum love doing. We love getting a project and turning it into something that probably wouldn't have been salvaged by other people. So anyway, the last thing I got is this gorgeous silky dress. Now, I can't tell if this is disgusting or amazing, and it's just the fabric colours. Like, there's so much going on. We've got like big roses, we've got little flowers, then we've got this like bluey grey like background colour, and it's chaos, but I kind of love it. And for £1, I just thought I'll wear that a couple of times. Like, it's just colourful, and I have loads of green shoes. I love like green heels, so yeah, let me put it on for you. It's a little bit big, but because it's got that tie waist, it can kind of be worked. So we'll try it on and you'll see what I mean. There was just something about it, and when it's only £1, it's really not a big risk, and that's £1 going to charity, so it's kind of like a win-win. This is what this one looks like, and I forgot to mention the brand. So this one's by a company called Jasmine London, and I've never heard of them before, but I really like it. So I know it's a bit chaotic, but I think it works. So we've got multiple patterns going on, but it's the same pattern at the base and the top, so I think in a way it works because it's symmetrical, and then it's just lovely because it's a tie back, and the skirt's just so sweet, and it just comes to just above my knee, which is kind of the perfect length for a summer dress, and it's just going to be lovely to wear in this heat. I just love it, and the colours, I mean, they're just gorgeous. Like, they'll go with so many kind of funky colour shoes, and you can really like dress it up or down. It's unusual. I would never have gone for something like this, and so I quite like the fact that I was drawn to the fabric and I gave it a go, because it's just really different. It's quite lovely. And the top is a little bit big for me, but I don't think it shows because the baggy bits under my arms, and because it can like go as small as I want around my waist, I think I get away with it. But just look at all the colours in the top there. It's just beautiful. It's really different. It's fun, so I like this one. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit of a crazy haul, but for sure the pumpkins and the Lego boxes are my favourite. Not just because they were like free, just because they're just so cool. I mean, just look at those. I feel like they just speak for themselves. Like, I grew up with Lego, and as an adult, I absolutely love these and can't wait to use them. But I feel like they're just great for all ages. Like, Lego is still so popular to this day, and I think they've actually really got into the adult market. Like, there's so many, I know so many people my age and older who are making something out of Lego right now. Because they do anything you want, you can make it out of Lego. It's incredible. Like, it's so much fun. It's like almost like a jigsaw puzzle, but 3D. I love it, and I'm just so happy I was able to salvage them, and they turned out so much better than I was expecting to, so very, very chuffed with those. But please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll link some of my other thrift hauls down below if you'd like to watch those, because I I always find some little treasures lying around in and around London, so it's good fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My social media is down below if you'd like to check out my geology channel and see some more of these rocks behind me, but also my Instagram if you'd like to follow me on there. But I hope you're doing well, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.